Hi, Verbling. How's everyone doing today? Today we're doing a writing class with me. This is my first writing class, so I'm really excited to see what you're all gonna write about. We're gonna be looking at pictures today on a Google document, and you'll find that in your Google Drive. And I've also pasted the link in the chat, so for those of you who want to get started, don't look at the first link, look at the second link that I posted, and you'll be able to see the document we're going to be using today. For those of you who want to start reserving seats for classes, a really good idea to go to verbling.com/reservations, and it's a really good idea to make sure that you get in all the classes with the topics and teachers that you want. So I'll just make sure that you all know kind of what we're doing in a minute, but I see some people are joining the Hangout. Hi, Manilo. Hi, Manilo.
Hi.
Can you hear me, Manilo?
Yes, I can hear you.
Great. How are you doing today?
Fine. Today has been a hard day, but now it's night and my family is sleeping. Here I'm in Spain and it's the 1 a.m. in the night.
Oh, wow. So you're up late studying tonight then.
Yes,
guess...
I had to get the most when the family is sleeping.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you chose to spend it with us here at Verbling. And how are you doing, Jose? Or is it Jose? Jose, can you hear us? Oh, Jose, I can't hear you. I think that maybe your microphone is on mute. So go to the top right of your screen, maybe here or there, and there'll be a button. Oh, I can hear you now. Oh, no, I can't. Did you see that little button at the top? It might be a red button at the top. Click that. Okay, now try talking. Jose, try talking now. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, well, keep trying. There might be a little button at the top that looks like a microphone that says mute. So when you hover over it, it will say unmute. So click that. Hi, Gustavo. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm very good, thank you. And you?
I'm very good. And we have a couple people joining now. Great. So I thought we would start today by, since we're going to be describing pictures, I know this is a writing class, but I'd love to hear you do some English speaking as well. So why don't we go around and everyone will describe, tell me what your name is and where you're from, because I always like knowing what country my students are from, and describe the room that you're in. So I can go first. Right now, I am sitting in my kitchen, at my kitchen table. It's very cold outside, but my kitchen is really, really warm. And there's a big mess on the stove. Arthur, how are you doing today?
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Good. I'm very good. Where are you from, Arthur?
I'm from Armenia.
Armenia? Great. And can you try describing the room that you're in right now?
Oh, I'm now in the bedroom, and the bedroom is so dirty now.
That's okay. So is my kitchen.
Yeah, and I need to figure out here and arrange everything. Just I'm tired to do it now.
Me too. And
Yeah.
I think so is Manilo. What time is it there?
Now I'm not in Armenia. I just Armenian. I born
Oh.
there, but now this year I came to States and I live here. And now time is
Oh, wow.
5 p.m.
Wow. Wait, so where are you in the States?
I'm in California.
Oh, cool. Where? LA?
Yeah, in LA.
Great. That's awesome. Great. Thank you, Arthur.
You too.
And hi, Gustavo.
Hi,
Hi, where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
You're from Colombia. Great. And do you want to try describing the room that you're in right now?
Okay. This room is medium size.
Mm-hmm.
Behind me there is a bookshelf
Good.
full of books
I can
and
see
many
that.
things.
Mm-hmm.
And
It looks like an
right
office.
now
Is it an
yes,
office?
yes. I think it's like a office.
Mm-hmm. Good. Great.
but
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Gustavo. And Manilo, we know that it's 1 a.m. your time, so I'm sure you're not in the bedroom right now.
No, I'm in the salon, the main room, the salon, just the living room, in the living
Yep.
room with the TV in front. We have a sofa and 4 chairs, and we have pictures on the walls. But now I'm in the very hurtful, very I say this the chair is
Comfortable.
comfortable. Is the
Comfortable.
word. I had in the tip of my tongue. So
Good, good. That's a good
and
expression.
now my family, my wife and my little boys are sleeping. But the oldest boy are on the street because Friday night they are in the parties,
Oh.
the bars.
Well,
And
try
I
to
am
keep
here.
an eye on them.
I'm keeping here, being on guard for waiting day.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Great. Thank you so much, Manilo. And
Well,
now let's
yes.
go to Renee. Hi, Renee. Hi, Renee.
Lauren.
Hi.
Lauren. Hi, everybody.
Hello. Where are you from?
I'm from Margarita Island, Venezuela.
In Venezuela. Oh, great. And do you want to try describing the room that you're sitting in right now?
Wow. I just say it is a mess, right? And, but it is spacious.
Spacious. Good.
Spacious, right? What else? It's comfortable. It's getting cold because of the air conditioner.
Oh, you're lucky
yeah.
that you're getting cold because of an air conditioner. I'm in Canada, so there's snow everywhere.
But we
And
need to
here
have
is very hot.
we need to have an air conditioner because it's a tropical island, as you know.
Right. I know, I'm jealous. I'm already jealous. And Arthur, I'm jealous of you too.
No.
Because it's
I
warm.
like this weather. I like this weather, right?
Here
Good.
even such people swimming in the ocean.
Oh, you know what? This is how I feel right now.
Yeah, I see, I get.
I spend the mornings shoveling snow out of my driveway.
You are Canadian or American?
I am Canadian.
Oh, but you speak like American.
Well, I
You
guess.
don't have any accent.
Oh, I don't know what just happened.
I mean, you don't have any accent.
She is gone.
Her connection is cut.
Oh.
No, I think I asked the wrong question. So we're gonna listen this one.
Pues es chiquitita. ABBA.
Background music.
Where are you from, Rena?
You're enchained by your own sorrow.
Oh, a wonderful song. 30 years old.
Like this, there is no way.
Hello, teacher.
No
You are
sound.
muted, teacher.
She is muted.
Oh,
You're
okay.
offering everyone to unmute, but you didn't unmute yourself.
Oh gosh, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well.
Good. I'm so sorry. That's the second time that's happened to me, and for some reason Google kicks me out, I think, or maybe.
No,
I-
it's maybe from the connection.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. I'll have to check on that. Make sure that
Nobody
my
gonna be
internet's.
kick the teacher.
No, they don't do it on purpose. It must be my internet. I think you're right.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
are
so
very glad for being to you again.
good. Thank you. So I was gonna say the best thing to do when that happens, if you're ever in that situation, is whatever we were doing, try to continue it until the teacher gets back in. So try to keep speaking English, which you did, which is good. So just
Yeah.
like try to ask the next person, okay, what does the room look like around? Just so that you don't lose any class time.
Yeah, I just put
Because
background music. So
I know, I heard. That's so funny because I went to the Verbling website, so I heard that. That was so
Where's the
funny.
music?
Okay, now it's Sebastian's turn. Hi, Sebastian. Oh, Sebastian, we can't hear you. I think you're on mute. So go to the top right corner of your Hangout, and you'll see something that looks red, and it looks like a microphone with a line through it. And that if you hover over it, if you put your mouse over it, but don't click, it will say unmute, unmute microphone. I'll give you a second to look for that button because we can't hear you. Oh no. Okay, let's move to, is that Smel? Hi. Oh, you're on mute as well. I'm sorry, Smile. I think that maybe your mute is on. If you go to the top right-hand corner of your screen, you'll see
Hello?
red.
I
Oh,
will
now we can
show
hear
that.
you. Great.
Hello, I'm from Algeria.
Great. And how do I say your name? Is that Smile?
Smile, yes. It's S-M-A-L. It's not
Okay.
smile, but it's smile.
Smile. Okay,
Yes.
great. And where are you from again? Sorry.
I'm from Algeria, North Africa.
From Algeria. Great. And do you want to
Yes.
try describing the room around you?
It's very simple. There isn't anything in my room. It's
Very simple, plain. Is it your
Yes.
bedroom?
no. It's
it's just-
my house is very small, so I was I share my home with my family. This,
Oh, I see.
Yes.
I see.
This room is for reception, yes. Reception,
Oh.
friends, and yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, great to meet you, Smile.
Thank you.
And now we have, I can't read that name, but your profile picture looks like a clock.
Can't talk now.
Oh, Sebastian, you can talk now. Great. Did you
Yeah.
see the mute button?
Yes, it wasn't before, but now I don't know why it appeared.
I know, sometimes, I don't know why it does that, but sometimes it'll just change.
Okay,
Where are you from, Sebastian?
I'm from Argentina.
Argentina? Great. And what does the room look like around you?
It's not quite large. It hasn't. It hasn't a lot of furniture.
Uh-huh.
Just a board. I don't know how to the name of that table from drawing. for making drawings. Nothing else. I am drinking mate.
Mate, great. Sounds good.
From Argentina, very.
Sounds good. Okay, I'm really sorry for everyone else who didn't get to speak yet. Some people just joined the chat, but I want to get started on our writing class. So everyone seems to have really good so far speaking skills, which is really great. So let's go to the left of your screen, click on Google Drive, and click on March 15th. You'll see something that says March 15th prompts or picture prompts. Does everyone see that? So it says March 15th. It should be at the top of your list on Google Drive.
Yeah, Google Drive. It's loading.
Who can see it?
Okay.
Can we see it? So I just would like to.
See it.
I would just like to make a few warnings to you. First thing, please do not highlight and delete anything other than your own responses. One time I was watching another Verbling class and somebody deleted everything after everybody had made so much effort to, everybody had made so much of an effort to do all this writing and somebody deleted it all. So anyways, this is how we do this. You're going to go through and everybody has the ability to write whatever they want in this. So if you see at the very top, everyone go to the part where it says, when you write your response, please put your name like this. Does everyone see that? Does everyone see that? If so, you can nod your head a little bit. Yes? Okay, good.
Yes.
So I can type under this. I don't know if anyone's new to a writing class. Typing right now. You can do that. So just make sure that when you do it, you put your name in front of it like this. I want you to go through the pictures and choose one picture first that you want to describe. And I want you to try describing as many things in it as possible. Tell me what you think the mood is. Do you think it's a happy or sad one and why? Try to describe every single little thing in it. And if you don't know a word, ask me and I can tell you the word for something that's in this. And then when you're done, tell me or put it in the chat and I will go through and help you edit it. And you can watch me edit your work for you. Okay? So I'll give you a little bit of time, and as soon as you're ready, you let me know. Does everyone understand? Any questions? 10, we never got to you. How are you doing?
Good. How about you?
I'm good. You didn't have your camera on the other day.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what you're doing. That's good. So somebody, who is Shady?
Yeah, my name is Shady.
Oh,
Last one.
Shady. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't read the writing on your name there. So that's Shady. So if everyone sees what he's doing, that's right. So everyone go down and choose a picture. Is anybody confused? Does anybody not know what they're doing?
Are we writing below the picture?
That's a good idea, yep. And when you're ready, Tan, you would say, teacher or Lauren, I'm ready, and can you please go to number 5? Just make sure you put your name in front of it. These are good. So there's a lot of different things that you can be looking at. So you can put your name or you can put your name and then apostrophe S, description. So that would be Lauren's description or Smail's description as I see. And Smail, you can write your description of the first picture or you can write it on any picture. Just make sure that when you're writing it, you're putting it underneath the picture you're talking about. Good, I see some of you are getting started. And when you're finished one, you can start another one. But just try to write a couple lines about whatever picture you are looking at right now. Okay. Is anybody finished? Does anybody want me to start helping them? So I want you to try to pay attention to grammar and using new words. And if you don't know what the word is, I'll help you with it. Allah, we haven't met you yet. How are you doing, Allah?
Thank you, I'm good.
Good, where are you from?
I'm from Iraq.
You're from Iraq?
Yeah.
Great, great. And
Thank you.
you didn't get to kind of describe the room that you're in right now. Do you want to try doing that for us?
Yeah, I'm in my bedroom right now. It's late also. It's like 3:30 a.m.
Oh my, what are you doing up so late?
Tomorrow is a vacation for me. We don't
Oh,
have. Yeah.
great. Are you sure you didn't just want to come to my class?
I just. Thank you.
Do you find that writing is more difficult than speaking, or that writing is easier?
No, it's difficult for me because I don't use normal words. I study engineering, communication engineering. We don't use the like normal words in writing. Just amplifier, current, voltage, voltage divider. It's very difficult.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you've learned so much technical language that it's harder for you to have proper grammar when you're writing.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, I understand. Good. Well, I'm glad you're doing Verbling then. That's great.
Thank you very much.
Is anybody ready for me to look at what they've written?
Yeah.
Arthur?
I think I'm done. Just I don't write very lot.
That's
but,
okay.
Yeah, but I tried. So just I need to describe.
Arthur, I just want to tell you one thing. When you say I didn't really write a lot, you either say I didn't really write a lot or I didn't really write very much, but you don't say very a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but go on. So which picture did you talk about?
I need to explain what I see in the picture. I wrote from first picture.
Right. I'm looking for your name, Arthur.
Yeah, I write and copy. I want to paste, and I need to put my name there and paste it.
Yep, that works. That's perfect.
Okay.
So you're going to copy it and paste it onto our document?
No, I just wrote it in the chat box and copy and paste to the in the document.
Oh, that works. That's fine too. You can do that. Next time, don't be embarrassed to write it right into the document because sometimes if I can see the process of you writing it, I can help you a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
But you're more than welcome.
Know the rules.
Oh, that's okay. This is my first writing class too, so you can let me know.
Okay. So you can read it, or I need to read it?
I'm just looking up. So wait, you're Arthur, but is your name Artash?
Oh, no. Okay.
Arthur, gotcha. Okay. So Arthur, I see. Do you want to read that out to me?
Yeah, I can read.
Yeah.
Just I see there the two mistakes, and I think you will help me. And yeah, I will read it. I see in the picture 4 very happy kids, 2 girls and 2 boys. They are very happy, and I think they are playing with spears. There's a great sunny day, which is good for playing in outside. And they wear t-shirts, but first kid, the fat one, I think he get upset and don't want to play with them. Maybe he's hungry.
Okay, thank you, Arthur. And you know what? I would just like to tell you, because I was telling one of my other classes yesterday that for English speakers, sometimes, do you know the word connotation?
No.
Connotation means when 2 words mean the same thing, but one of them might seem much worse than the other. So, like something can have a positive connotation or a negative connotation. Like, for example, the word being busy, if you're busy, that's okay, but the word being disorganized or up in the air, those mean kind of negative things.
Yeah.
So they kind of mean the same thing, but one of them is negative. So I would suggest that you don't use the word fat to describe people who are overweight. A better word is overweight. I'll put it in the chat here.
All right. Okay. I will change it.
And the reason is just because for people who do speak English, the word fat has a very negative, kind of offensive connotation.
Yeah, I know. I just wrote it for the humor.
Okay, so let's start with your grammar. So I see in the picture 4 very happy kids. You would end the sentence there, unless you wanted to say, so you would end the sentence because this is called a run-on sentence. So I see in the picture 2 very happy kids, period. There are 2 girls and 2 boys. If you're starting to write with letters for this first 2, you would make this one 2 like that as well.
Yeah. Just I wrote 2 numeric 2, and I changed one of it and forget to change the second.
That's okay. Okay, and they are very happy, and I think they are playing with spears. When you say spears, did you mean leaves?
Yeah.
Leaves. That's okay. And they're playing with leaves. And then, of course, you start with a capital here. So there is a great sunny, the right word, but the spelling has 2 N's. So sunny, day, which is good for playing. And when we say outside, we just say playing outside, just like that.
Oh, okay.
So, which is good for playing outside. And they weared. Weared is actually just like this. Do you see that?
Yeah.
And they wear, or they are wearing. Good,
They are
good.
wearing.
Good, thank you, Manuel. So they are wearing, and then if they're plural, you don't put a. A is only there for singular.
Yeah.
But don't worry, this is good practice. So they are wearing t-shirts. T-shirts. But the first kid. So, but the first kid. And then you can kind of say the overweight one.
Overweight one.
I think he. So you would either say, I think he is getting upset, or you can say, I think he is upset. Yeah, or he got upset. And so if we say he got upset, you can say, and I think he got upset, and doesn't.
And doesn't, yeah.
Doesn't want to play with them. Maybe he is hungry, and that's a joke, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So Tan, maybe we can go with you next. Is that okay?
Yes.
Great. So
Okay.
was that helpful, Arthur?
Yeah, it really is gonna help me. Just
Good, good.
I did a lot of mistakes there.
That's okay. It's important to make the mistakes and to know why they're wrong, right?
Yeah,
Right.
right.
Okay, so Tan. There are children. Oh, sorry, Tan. Actually, could you read those out loud for me?
Okay.
Could you read that?
There are children playing in this picture. From the clothes they're wearing and the color of the leaves, you can see that it was during the fall season. The children are playing with the yellow leaves that fell from the trees because of the changing seasons. They are tossing the leaves up in the air and that makes them very happy.
Okay, excellent, Tan. Thank you. Really, the only correction I have is see over here for fall. When you're talking about a season, you make it capital. And only for fall because it is considered the same as fall, like to fall down the stairs. So normally when people write fall, they make it a capital, even though they often don't. So this isn't necessarily incorrect, but generally we either say fall with a capital to distinguish it between the other word for falling down the stairs, or to teach you a new word today, you can say autumn. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, autumn.
Yeah. So autumn. The children are playing with the yellow leaves that fell from the trees because of the changing seasons. Good. They are tossing the leaves up in the air, and that makes them very happy. Great. Another word to describe these kids could be happy. I'm just going to give you some synonyms.
Joyful.
Joyful. Excited. What are some other ones? Can we think of other ones together? Okay. Otherwise, Tan, really good grammar. So try doing another one for you and Arthur, and hopefully I'll have time to come correct them. Who else is finished? Who else would like me to correct theirs now?
I did.
Renee, you're ready?
Yes, I wrote some very short sentences, but I like to start with it.
Good. Okay, so Renee, what picture can I look at? Which picture did you look at first?
No, number 5 and number 8.
Okay. Renee's description. It is a fancy house. It has a beautiful garden. I think it is difficult to keep it preserved. I think you're right. Some more ways that we can describe this, right? I'm just going to add on to what you're saying. I don't know how it is in other languages, but sometimes in English, it is better to write in, don't write all in caps lock. So don't write all in big letters. Just make them a combination of capital letters when they're grammatically correct, and then little letters. You know what I mean?
I understand. I made it just I just made it just in order to identify my own sentences,
to make it easy for me. Oh, okay, thank you. Good. I just wanted to make sure you know that. So if you're ever writing an email to somebody in English, but okay. So yes, these are very.
In Spanish.
Pardon me? What was that? Oh, sorry, I thought you said something. So for here, when you say it is a fancy house, that is grammatically correct, but something that would be more socially correct would be this is a fancy house. And the reason I say that is because when you say it is not as specific as when you say this, right? Because now when you say this, you're specifically referring to the picture, right? So this picture this picture is a this is a picture of a fancy house. It has a very beautiful garden. I think it is difficult to keep it preserved, and that's true.
Or fancy or of a fancy.
Or of, oh yes, thank you so much, Shady, of a fancy house. Okay, good. And you said, what was the next one you looked at, Renee?
Number 8.
Number 8.
About the lattice paper.
Sorry, you said number 8 about which one?
8, the papers.
Oh, for me
number
that says
8.
10.
Polkadot.
There's 2 number 8s. Oh, oopsies, that should have said number 10.
Number 10, alright.
Oops, wait,
11.
what? What did I do here? Sorry, I don't know why that number is wrong. That should say 11, excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay, so Renee's description, great. I see a very busy woman. She works in an office. It seems that she had a hard week. That's good use of had.
Yeah.
Sometimes, sorry, what I mean is I see exactly what you're doing here, but when you do had, it would be they had. But because it's she, it would be it seems that she has had. Do you see the difference? So if you're doing they had a bad week, but if it's not I.
She or he
I
or,
works for he
or
too.
it.
Yeah. Actually, he works for here as well. Oh, sorry, no, it doesn't. Anyways, but generally, yeah. Okay, so there are a lot of papers. There are a lot of papers. Period. You would end the sentence there. Maybe he is going to drown under them. She. Maybe she is going to drown under them. That's okay. So that's really good. Good job. Who would like to be next? And anyone who I've already corrected, feel free to keep writing, and I'll come back to you.
Sorry, Lauren. I would like to ask you. How is that? The preposition, is that a preposition under? Is that correct in that verb? Drown, to drown under. Is that correct?
Oh, I see. So maybe she's going to drown under them. Yes. You mean the word drown? Sorry. Maybe she's going to drown under them.
Under, yes. I was trying to find the preposition for that verb to go. To drown under or to drown into.
Yep, drown under. Drown under is correct.
All right.
Yep, that's perfect. Okay. And Sebastian. Oh, Sebastian, have you already went? No, you haven't. Are you ready?
Yes, the first one. The one of the keys.
Okay.
The short one.
Oh, Smell, could you move your microphone just a little further away from your mouth? Because sometimes we can hear you breathing in there. Thank you very much. Okay, so who was it? Who commented on it? Sebastian, there you are. Okay. There are some kids playing with dried leaves. They are throwing them up. They seem to be very happy. So everything is good except for this is supposed to be not throwing but throwing.
With 8, okay.
Do you see that? So it's throwing. Can you read that out loud to me?
Throwing.
Yeah. And do you want to actually read your whole thing?
The whole thing. There are some kids playing with dried leaves. They are throwing them up. They seem to be very happy.
Good. Okay. And Sebastian, why don't you try to do another description, but even more in depth? So try to write as much as you can until the next time I can visit you, okay?
Okay.
And same with everyone. Okay. Gustavo, would you like to go next?
Okay.
Are you ready? Or would you like a minute?
Yes. I think I need a little more time.
Oh, that's okay. That's no problem. Here, I'll just go down and see. So I've done Arthur and Tan. Shady?
Yeah, maybe number 10, not sure.
Maybe number 10? Okay. So number 10, I don't see your description for number 10.
I think now.
I'm just looking for it right now. But Shady, I see that you wrote for number 1. You said there are kids playing with leaves.
Yeah.
And that's correct. That's a good one. So let me know, where's your other ones? Where are your other ones? Well, that's okay. Andrea? Where's Andrea? Somebody wrote Andrea del Pilar. Oh, Andre. Okay, I think that might have been somebody else. Okay, that's fine. So, if anybody is ready for me to correct, let me know. Shady?
Yeah, number 10, and I am scribe number. I think I am describing now number 4.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay, so right now I see that you wrote for number 10. I love this view and I hope to be there one day. That's like paradise. So I don't know if you're looking at, are you looking at this now, Shady?
Yeah.
So I love this view and I hope to be there one day. For one day, you don't need to put that dash there. The dash was the line that you put between one and day. So you can just say one day.
One day.
And then start a new sentence here. That's like paradise. It would be more, I guess, more socially correct to say it looks like paradise.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'd like you to go more into depth. Like, for example, I see mountains in the background. Do you know what I mean?
Trees. Yeah.
So
Mountains.
something, whatever you can think of to write.
And palm trees too.
Pardon me?
Palm trees. Palm trees. Palm tree.
Number 3.
Number 10. I'm describing this picture, but I didn't write it.
Did you say palm trees?
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't be described as palm trees. They'd probably be, I would say, like spruce trees. I'll put that in here. Because palm trees are in tropical places. They have coconuts.
Yeah.
But this would be like a spruce tree. Or you can even call them, for easy to be easy, just say forest trees. Cosmo, we haven't met you yet. How are you doing today? Is Cosmo there?
I'm ready.
Oh, you're ready, Gustavo? Great. Which one did you comment on?
I'm sorry, I'm
The-
here.
Oh, okay. We'll come back to you in a minute, Cosmo. Gustavo, which picture did you comment on?
I am doing the third one.
Okay, great. So, Cosmo, I'll come right back to you in just 1 minute. I'm just going to look at Gustavo's work first, if that's okay. So, Gustavo, which number did you look at?
Is the couple.
The one of the couple? So, was that number 3?
No, number 2.
Number 2. Great. Okay. Okay. Great. You wrote a lot. That's good. So, there are a couple sitting in the grass. They are very close to one another. There is a long house near to them, and the landscape is beautiful. Combination of colors makes this. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I should be letting you read this. Can you actually read this out loud, Gustavo? Sorry about that.
Okay. There are a couple sitting in the grass. They are very close one to another. There is also a house near to them, and the landscape is beautiful. The combination of colors makes the scene very romantic. I'm sure that this couple will ride a beautiful horse that is hid behind the house, and they will ride together until the night falls.
Great. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to try to open this in another window so I want to be able to read this, but so you're writing from, okay.
Can I make a question?
Sorry, who was that?
Sebastian.
Yep, Sebastian, what did you say?
If I can ask a question.
Sure, what's up?
I am describing number 6, the band, and I don't know, is it correct to say that the man is using a beret and wearing black clothes, or he is wearing a beret or using it?
He is using a beret and wearing black clothes. The beret, are you talking about his hat?
No, the verb using is correct, using a beret, or I have to say wearing, for example.
But when you say the beret, what are you talking about? Are you talking about his hat?
Yes.
The thing on his
I'm
head?
not sure if is it correct to say the beret.
A beret, we normally call a beret something that women put in their hair, like a clip in their hair, a beret. But some people call hats berets, but it's probably easier to just call it a hat.
Okay.
So and he is wearing a hat.
He's
Wearing a
wearing
hat? Yeah, so in English, anything on your body, whether it's a ring or sunglasses or perfume or a shirt or shoes, we're always wearing it.
Wearing it, okay, thank you.
But Gustavo, I'm just going to show you. Can you see my face right now? Or are you looking at the Google Doc?
No, now I can see your face.
Okay, so sometimes I can see that sometimes you mix up between V, and B. And you have over here, when you say combination, you spelt it convination, but it's combination. Combination. So you're making the B sound with your lips, and you're making the V sound with your teeth and your lips. That's the difference. So try saying that word again, combination.
Combination.
Good, combination. When you write, try saying that, I'm going to put it in the chat right now. I want you to read this out loud. This is your response, okay? Try reading that out loud to me.
What part? A combination?
Nope. So can you see in the chat what I just typed? Can you see the Verbling chat to the right, or no?
Okay, yes, I can see.
Okay, so read what I just put in there for me. They.
They are very close to one another.
So when you see that V sound, do you see how you know how a V looks like this, right? Imagine that as your teeth touching your lips. So when you do that, that's not very, it's very, very. So every time you see that V, it's that the teeth are over your lips when you're pronouncing it. So they are very close to one another. And you want to hear that vibration, very. Try that one more time.
Very.
I want to hear this, very, very.
Very.
Good, good, good. And try it one more time. I want to hear you until you get it.
Very.
Try it in the sentence. They are very. Try doing that with your mouth. And it's going to be difficult at first, but the more you're training your mind to think, to make your tongue do that, the more it'll be easier for you next time you see that. So when you see the V, think of your teeth hitting your lips. Very. So say that whole thing again. They are very close to one another.
Okay. They are very close to one another.
Good, good. So just keep practicing with that, okay?
Okay.
Great. And okay, so if you're looking at the Google Doc right now, so there is a couple. There is a couple sitting in the grass. They are very close to one another. There is also a house near to, so when instead of saying near to them, in English, we just say nearby. So that just means somewhere close to them. Can you see that?
Uh-huh.
Can you see
Yes.
my corrections? Okay, great. And the landscape is beautiful, just one L. The landscape is beautiful, period. The combination, so this one would be a B, the combination of color. Oh, somebody's got some background noise, Sebastian. Next time you come on to VerbLink, can you make sure that you have headphones? Just because I find, we find on VerbLink that there's a lot of reverberation kind of when there's no headphones.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm just going to mute you for a second. Okay. So I'm going to continue. So that's combination of color makes the scene very romantic. Good job, Gustavo. Okay, I'm sure that this couple will ride a beautiful, 1L for beautiful, horse that is hide behind the house. Oh, that is hidden behind the house. And they will ride together until the night falls. So that one, when you're making that sound, that's when you're biting your tongue. Together. You're just putting your tongue right between your teeth. Together. So just good to start.
Together.
Good, good, really good. Because you don't want it to sound like together or together. It's together. Okay? Good. Until the night falls. Great. Okay. Okay, so let's move on. Who would like to go next?
Teacher, I finished.
Who was saying that?
I'm Cosmo.
Cosmo? Great. And where are you? Where were you typing?
I'm at the third one, grocery store.
Great.
Excuse me, Lauren. Excuse me. Combination with an M instead of a N.
Yep, it's combination. Combination, like that. Oh, did I write it incorrectly?
Yeah.
Thank you, Renee. Oh, thank you so much. So you're totally right. Where was it? Over here. So Gustavo, you're totally right. Combination, like that.
Right. That's what I put it on that way. And
I wasn't sure why you did that. Thank you so much, Renee.
No problem. No problem.
Okay, so Cosmo, going back to your response. So you were writing about the grocery store. Cosmo. So there is a man and a woman. They are picking up some fruits at a grocery store. You don't need to capitalize grocery store unless you're saying the name of the grocery store. So one common grocery store would be at a grocery store called Sobeys. That's the name of a grocery store that exists here where I live. So that's just an example. So you don't actually have to capitalize grocery and store. Also, I noticed you put your periods after the space sometimes, like you did it here and you did it here. Your period just goes right beside the word and then a space before you start your new sentence. Okay? Cosmo, can you see what I'm doing there? Okay.
Yeah, I see.
Also, a baby, comma, space, who looks a little angry. Sitting is, so you would say is sitting in the cart in front of them. They must be a family. Good, really good. There are many fruits put on the desk. So this wouldn't be a desk, this would be shelves. Okay? So that what you're seeing in that picture, that would be shelves, like that.
Shelves.
Good. Although the wife seems so busy in choosing fruits. That's really funny. So Cosmo, I see what you're going for here. Just you don't even need the but. Just take out the but here.
Okay.
So although the wife seems so busy in choosing fruits, the husband just smiles. So that's he smiles. The husband smiles and looks at it like a propaganda politician. Okay, possibly. If you're saying fruits here, this is plural, right? So that because there's an S at the end of fruits here, in choosing fruits, when the husband is looking at it, that should be them, because you're referring to the fruits. Okay?
Okay.
Instead of that, I think he can pick up some other things that would be more of help. I agree with you. So let's say instead of that, there would be a pause in your speech, so you would put a comma. So instead of that, comma, I think he should pick up, right? Because you're saying this is what he should be doing. He should pick up some other things. Good. That is a fake smiling face, and I inferred that the husband doesn't really like his wife. Good observation. Good interpretation. I don't know if he likes his wife, but I really enjoyed that. Good job. Who would like to go next?
The same picture, Shani.
I'd like to. So, but I got one more correction. Maybe that correct me. In the sentence that you already read.
Yeah.
Propaganda politician. It should be politician propaganda.
Not in English, because you would have the describing word, which is the propaganda. So that is what we would call the adjective, and then we have the noun.
Right.
So in English,
a man who practice politics.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So what we're saying is that the politician, what kind of politician is he? Describe that noun. Oh, he's a propaganda politician, right? So that describes what kind of politician he is.
Right.
Yeah, but great question, great question. Keep asking those questions when it seems like it's a little off.
Yes, I thought the propaganda was a noun in that sentence.
Yeah.
Now I mean that politician is a noun in it.
And just so everyone knows, I know that we're kind of running out of time, but I don't have a class right after this, so I can stay for a little bit longer for those of you who I haven't been able to get to yet. So was it Shady? Did you say you wanted to go next?
Yeah, in the same picture, which in the describing the fruit, family which shopping.
Sorry, Shady, you're kind of breaking up. Can you say that one more time?
Number 3.
You're doing number 3. Okay. Sorry, Shady, you're kind of breaking up. Can you say that one more time? You're doing number 3. Okay. Give me 1 second, because I'm getting some kind of feedback here. I don't understand why I'm hearing. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're good. So you're doing number 3. Let me look. Shady. Oh, you mean you're doing number 4? That picture of the grocery store. Okay. Yeah. So it's a good idea to go shopping. To go shopping with your family. Good. One thing, make sure you always capitalize the first letter of every sentence, Shady. So sharing is a great idea. When you say almost, do you mean always? Shady?
Almost, yeah.
I think you mean always, right?
Right.
Because always means that every time you think about going shopping with your family, it's always a good idea. But if you say almost, that means when something, like for example, can you see me right now, my hands?
Yeah.
My hands are almost touching, right? My hands are almost touching, so that's what almost means. So it sounds kind of like always, but different meaning. So I see something strange. When you put something together, you put them all together as one word, like that. That's an exception, which means there isn't really a rule that goes with that. That's just how English speakers write it. So I see something strange. They have one pair, but in Egypt we buy it by kilogram here, so you can't buy only one. Oh my gosh, interesting. That's really interesting. Let me just correct this. So I see something strange. If I were you, I would put it like this. Put a colon there, because you're about to explain to us what's strange. Or you can just put a period. But so for simplicity's sake, to make it simple, we'll just make it a period, because they is a whole new thought. So you have to have punctuation before it. So they have just one pair, comma. But here in Egypt, comma, we buy pairs. So instead of saying it, you can either say them or you can say pairs, because you're talking about that you buy pairs by the kilogram, right?
Right.
So we buy pairs by the kilogram here. So you can't buy only one. Only one. One only wouldn't be necessarily very incorrect. It's still okay, but more correct would be to say only one. Okay. Great. Any questions about that, Shady?
No, thanks.
Okay, good. Great job. Great effort. Who hasn't had a chance to go yet? Has anyone not had a chance to go yet?
It's not any other. I got in the
number 9, Enrique.
Oh, Enrique?
All right.
Yes, number 9.
Oh, okay. I'll just go quickly do that. But Renee, if you don't mind staying for a couple minutes, I'll get back to you. Okay?
All right. No problem.
Okay. So number 9. This is Enrique. Did you say you wrote about number 9?
Yes.
Did you say a la description?
Yes.
Did you mean to say Enrique's description? Like that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So description, alone in the dark. I would say she is alone in the dark. In English, you always have to say what is doing something. Whereas I know in other languages, if you just put alone in the dark, you know what you're talking about. But in English, it's more correct to put she is alone in the dark. There is a woman playing the violin in the middle of the night. The moon is shining. I would put a period there. That would, because that's the end of a thought, right? So she is playing the violin in the middle of the night. That is a complete thought. The moon is shining. Oh, the moon is shining, and there are some birds. Let's say there are some birds in the distance, right?
Right.
She is probably preparing a concert with an odd scenery. Scenery. Great use of that word scenery, by the way. And yeah, other than those little things, Enrique, good job at describing what's going on here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions about the corrections I made?
No.
Okay.
It's clear.
Good. Okay, going back to you, Renee.
It's a very short one in the second picture.
Second picture.
I'd like to read it quickly in order to
Yep.
get correction.
No problem. So just 1 second, Renee. Just so everyone knows, our hangout time is kind of over. So if you want to leave, that's okay. Don't feel rude if you leave. It was really nice to meet you all if you do leave. But I'm going to stay for an extra couple minutes to get through some more of these for you, okay? So for anyone who needs to leave, see you soon. Okay, go on, Renee.
Good.
All right. I see a couple having a picnic day. This is a beautiful landscape, the lagoon, the house, the sunset. It also has the lovely color of spring, and I found it delightful.
Good. Okay. Good use of this colon here. We call that a colon. The two dots like that. One suggestion I have, when you're reading or talking, when you finish a thought, it normally sounds better, I guess just the rhythm of speaking English, when you go down with your voice. When you say, so for example, this is a beautiful landscape. Instead of, this is a beautiful landscape. Do you see the difference? So this is a beautiful landscape. The lagoon, the house, the sunset. It also has it also has the lovely colors of spring, and I found it delightful. Good use of the exclamation mark as well. When you say having a picnic day, it would be, it's fine to just say that I see a couple having a picnic. Or you could even say, I see a couple spending their day having a picnic.
Right.
Right? Any of those work. Any of those are good.
Good.
Spending the day. It also has, can you start from here? Can you read this?
Read it. It also has the lovely color of spring, and I found it delightful.
Okay, good. So when you're doing those S sounds, what language do you speak?
Spanish.
Yeah. And I love your Spanish accent. So, but when you are saying, when you're trying to do this, when you're trying to reduce your accent when you're speaking English, try as hard as you can to make those S's more like S's instead of like TH. Because sometimes when you say, like, you say it also has the lovely colors, try to make it more smooth, that S sound.
All right.
Okay,
It
so
also,
you can practice that.
Right. It also has the lovely colors of spring.
Yep, and Franco, you can do that too, right? I can hear you practicing. So that's a really good way to try to reduce your accent, is trying to make those S's very, very smooth instead of sounding like the th from the, right? Okay, any other questions? Anyone else? Okay. Well, it was so nice meeting you all. I think we are ready to say goodbye.
Oh, Lauren, you were very helpful. Thank you very much.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you found this class helpful. You're very welcome, Tan. And I hope you all have a great night. Check out my Facebook page. I'll paste it in the chat right now. And you can like me on Facebook, and if you ever want to comment on anything, or you want to send me anything, I will promise you I will respond. So there it is in the chat right now. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.